Abrupt audio transitions can create a really unprofessional and just generally unappealing look in your videos. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how you can fade audio in and out in Premiere Rush. So to get started, you're going to want to open up a pre-existing Premiere Rush project with video files and audio files in it. Before we apply this effect, we're actually first going to have to separate the audio and video layers. Now, if your audio is already separated, for example, if you brought in a song in the form of an MP3 file, you're not going to have to do this step, but I'm assuming most of you are trying to fade in and out audio from a video file. So if that's the case, what you're going to want to do is look for your video on the timeline, simply tap it, and you'll see a menu bar appear on top of it. There'll be 4 options here, but the only one we really care about is the separate audio option. If we simply tap that, you'll see that you now have a video layer, and under that you have the audio layer. They're separate now, and the effects that you apply to one are not applied to the other. Now that we have the audio layers separated, we're free to add the transition to our clip. To do this, make sure that your audio layer is selected, and then in the bottom menu bar of Premiere Rush, tap on the Effects button. By default, this will open up the Transitions page, and you'll just want to choose the Dissolve transition. Now you have your audio fade applied, but I'm almost certain that most of you are going to want to make this longer than the default duration, which is ½ second. To do that, look in the bottom menu bar of Premiere Rush, and you'll see a Durations tab. Simply tap on the number, and you'll see a slider pop up. This slider will let you change the duration between 1/5 of a second and 3 seconds. So if I slide to the right, you'll see the duration continuously increases until we get up to the maximum of 3 seconds. But let's say you want it longer than 3 seconds, because 3 seconds is kind of short. Simply tap on the number on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll see a prompt pop up. Simply press the delete button and type in the number of seconds that you want this transition to last. In my case, it's going to be 10 seconds. So I enter 10 into the number field and press the check button right next to the duration. Now you can see on my timeline that both ends of the audio clip have the fade effect applied to them. Let's say I only want the fade at the beginning though. We could simply remove the last one by tapping on the visual representation of the effect on the timeline. You'll see it highlighted in orange. Tap it again and you'll see a delete prompt appear above it. All you have to do is press that, and now you can see we only have the fade applied at the beginning of the clip. Now that you know how to do that, check out one of these videos right here to learn more about Premiere Rush, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing.